During the summer of 2023, we moved to a remote Scottish Hebridean island to be its only two residents, along with our two pet sheep and pair of cats. These remote islands seem to retain an old-fashioned rhythm and a charm which we find encouraging us to live a more frugal and simple life, the way man was perhaps more intended to. We have an ancient stone cottage to restore, veggies to grow, livestock to build up, fish to catch and smoke, a boat to buy, and much more. Step back in time with us at the Scottish Isle.
Don't break it.
I was chipping away at this last night.
What was that? Is that?
It was here. It's like that. Because of all this soot staining, we've been worried that it will just stain the lime pointing like it has done above the door here. We're not worried about that, we can fix that, but we want to repoint this quite exactly so that all the stone is still exposed, and it's just going to look a pig's ear if all the soot comes through it. So
well, the rendering on here is different to the rendering on the rest, because obviously we want to make this a feature, so all the stone needs to be laid bare as such, but all the infill needs
I don't mind the stones being a bit stained. I've got a steam cleaner. I've ordered a steam cleaner to come and see if that'll help, because we've already wire wooled all these. A steam cleaner might help. It might actually help the mortar as well. But anyway, if we dig out a little bit before we start repointing and do a test patch, I think that's probably...
If the steam cleaner's not going to get rid of this, nothing will. I mean, you could put some brick acid on it. That might do it.
The only thing I can think to stop this is meticulously painting primer.
Yeah, but you're talking about I'm talking about the stone.
Yeah. I'm putting a little bit of stone back.
Could you just do me a favour?
Yeah.
Say the word soot.
Soot.
It's soot.
No, it's a double O. It's oo.
Soot. Say again.
Soot.
I wear a suit. I don't clean soot out of my chimney. Anyway, we're moving this, aren't we? What? It's just an observation. Are we moving this?
You're among natives here. You better be careful.
No, yeah, that's why I keep away from them.
Well, we'll get this out the road first.
Oh, right, okay.
I have to move these old radiators as well.
Whack me right in the shin.
You whacked yourself in the shin.
We haven't used this for quite some time now, have we? It hasn't been cold enough.
Nope. Don't break the glass.
It's not... This is all cemented on, isn't it?
Yeah, it just needs cracked.
Well, we need to get this off first, don't we?
I'm saying the chimney needs swept. Let's
This is all coming out of here. It's just coming out. It's not coming out the chimney as such.
You need to... It's cracked now. You need to push it up. That's it.
Hang on.
Okay.
We're just putting it outside for the time being.
Yeah.
Do you want to get the top and I'll get the bottom? Have to tip it. Oh, hang on. Hang on, which one? What were you doing?
What are you? Explain yourself.
Well, you took, and I was going to get the bottom, pick it up.
Oh, it's quite heavy.
Right, okay. Walk it then. Yeah, explain what we're doing.
This all needs
Cleaning out,
levelled out.
hoovering out, and then we're going to limecrete it. You remember how excited we were when we thought these were the original hearthstones?
Yeah, been a very big disappointment that.
You know, given the level of superstition, we'd have done better digging this up, wouldn't we, before we actually... Hey.
Shona! You can't... Shona, my darling. Come on. Come on then. Come on then. You're okay. Come on then. Don't go
Sheep
through
in
there.
house.
Don't go through there. You do have a point, but these aren't original.
How do you know? Are they under concrete? Sorry, on top of concrete.
They were under the concrete, but all of the other stones have been lifted. I mean, it is only here. I mean, you could.
No, it's just too much work.
It's. I don't think they're original. Am I okay?
Just in case people don't know what we're talking about, because Shona just burst in and knocked the camera over and like created complete mayhem. There's a tradition in these old buildings that under the hearth they would
bury iron, but sometimes they would also hide treasure, hide their riches, if they had to leave in a hurry or anything like that.
Don't think you're gonna. The redcoats were up here, were they?
Yeah.
What, were they chasing people off these islands?
Well, after the Jacobite uprising, they pretty much decimated, swept throughout the whole of the Highlands and Islands and decimated the culture completely. Outlawed pipes, outlawed wearing tartan.
Well, I know they did it all on the mainland, but I don't know if they did it to the islands.
That's why you have no right of accusing me that I don't say the word foot properly, or
Foot,
suit.
not foot.
Suit.
You wear a suit.
You just remember.
Well, we've already been here anyway.
Well, I'm hoovering.
Well, yeah, the question is, we could take this up, but it's just going to make a hell of a mess, and we really want to be getting this floor done. So whatever's hiding under there could be like a claymore.
Well, it was a piece of iron traditionally. It could just be a bit of scrap iron. In fact, it wouldn't be in here, it would be in the other room, because that's the main hearth.
Okay, well, that's the excuse we're going to use then.
Okay.
Could you just tip this, because I've got no control over it.
Don't want to inhale it.
Right, you're going to be in charge of the water.
There's no speed adjustment.
There is. feel like now?
What?
Like a proper renovation channel. Do you know where the what's it is?
It's on it.
The chuck. Oh, right, okay.
That was brilliant timing. Absolutely perfect. It's worth saying that this is not, we're not doing this to make it level, we're doing it to make it smooth. So it doesn't matter if it's level or not, because it's the hearthstones that we're going to put on top of it that need to be level. But this is for waterproofing.
Another job off the list.
Because the floor's so damp, I anticipate it's going to take quite a while to dry, but you never know, it's quite warm too, so. You did the bit in the corner, that's also done. Well, once this is dried out, we make 2 holes in the back wall before we tank it. We put the socket housing in the wall, tank the wall.
The electricity
Yeah.
socket.
And that's it. Tank the floor, tank the back wall, then get on with the flagstones.
We've already figured out how we're going to put the electrical sockets in the wall, haven't we?
Yes.
And we've got 2 sockets.
Yeah, on their way.
Basically 1 in each corner of the room.
Okay.
Next. I've got something of interest to show you and the viewers.
Is it this discarded bottle of fizzy pop?
No, that's mine. I was just on the way to drink that and then I realised I had to show you this. Round here. Down the trench.
Oh, I see.
Let me just show them. So I found this stone.
The only thing I can think that that must come from is the old pier. That's a huge bit of stone.
Well, what about a doorway hinge?
Then why move it?
Well, why have all the slabs in the house have all been moved and put elsewhere? Whenever you see these in like medieval castles or buildings of that age, usually when they've got holes in them, they're like a pivot for a door. But that doesn't look like it's been used. I mean, there's no wear on that.
No, that's right.
It looks like it's been drilled and then it's just been left.
Massive, massive bit of stone.
But what's that? And it's not a perfect circle. That's an old... Whatever they've drilled that with, it was done a long time ago. But that's the second one of these we found, isn't it?
Well, the other one is in the chimney breast, so they obviously did recycle them and move them. But I mean, there could have been people here for, well, there have been people here for a very, very long time. St. Columbus sheltered on this island. Driftwood. Quite an interesting one.
What are you going to do with that then?
I'm not sure. Let it dry out. I realised last night that before we tank the back wall, we need to install the electrical housing for the sockets that we're going to put. There's only 2 sockets in this room and we want to double that. 4 double sockets. What we're going to do is move the electrical wires. They're hanging down like a foot away from the wall at the minute. We're going to move them back into the corners of the room, that corner, and hide them down the corner. Take the electrical cable down along the corner of the floor, chase it in, and then bring it up to about, I don't know, about here, and then do a spur so that we've got two on either side of the room. The reason I want to get them in place before we tank the back wall, obviously, is so that they're completely watertight. We don't want any capillary action going on around the electric sockets, so I'm waiting on them arriving. So in the meantime, I thought I'd do something a bit more, I don't know if it's ladylike or genteel. I'm going to remove the door hardware and start playing about with, seeing if I can get this paint off with a wire brush attachment, rather than having to order paint stripper, because we've got wire brush attachments. I'm going to strip all this down as well. I know some of you like it, but we want it to look old. We don't want it to look schizophrenic. Probably stain it dark like these, make them look like they've been here a really long time, like medieval doors. I've got some new hardware coming to fill over these holes. I'll just take off some of this 1960s stuff. Removing doors is never very easy though. Well, I've optimistically brought my flathead, but these are all modern screws. Some of the holes don't even have screws in. This is bent. I think it's had to be prized off before. Well, that one's not doing anything. What was actually holding this door up? Not much. I'll probably sand these off as well. A wire brush. Try and straighten that out. Really squint. This has been painted black, blue, red, pink, of course, white. Try and get it back to the iron. Where am I going to do this? In here, I suppose. Before anyone freaks out, this door is not original. It's exactly the same panelling as is in the kitchen and bathroom extension. So it's 1960s. Right. This will work, but it's just, what's it going to do to the door? Yeah, it's going to leave too much of a mess. Too much of a mark. I mean, it adds character, but nah, I'll get paint stripper. I need to do the door frame as well. That's a shame because I could have just got on and done that. Paint stripper.